Okay, 2 minutes from now, in fact, a minute from now, starting our first news hour debate tonight. Sharad Pawar, Mr. Controversy, getting too controversial. Is he become the UPA government's actually zeal? And this is why we're asking it, because when even someone like Neera Radia begins to say that Sharad Pawar has dubious links, then really it's something to worry about for the union minister. And this is what has happened, as you saw in all the newspapers this morning. Story also being followed, Sharad Pawar denying any links to DB Realty's Shahid Balwa, kingpin of the 2G scam. Neera Radia said before the CBI that she feels there is a general perception in Mumbai as well as outside that DB Realty, which has been included in this entire 2G scam, is directly or indirectly controlled by Sharad Pawar and his family members, and has gone on to say that Shahid Balwa and Vinod Goenka are key persons in DB Realty. In that background, she says she quoted the name of Sharad Pawar, who may have pursued the matter with Raja, then telecom minister, for showing favor to Swan as well as to Anil Ambani's Reliance Communications in this whole 2G business. This is really Sharad Pawar's one of his lowest moments. He's been forced to come out with a denial. Straight debate tonight. Ravi Shankar Prasad, Chief Spokesperson, Member of Parliament, former Union Minister representing the BJP tonight, and National Secretary, preeminent lawyer of Mumbai, Majid Memon, but tonight he's coming as National Secretary of the NCP. Now you have a credibility problem, don't you, Mr. Majid Memon, as far as your party chief is concerned? I mean, it's getting really embarrassing day after day, one new revelation after another. Why is it, may I ask you, only Mr. Sharad Pawar, whose name keeps emerging in all these scams and charges? What is so special about it? Mr. Memon? Mr. Memon, can you hear me? Mr. Memon?
Hello.
Mr. Memon, this is Arnab here. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay, we'll try again to get back that link. Let me get in Ravi Shankar Prasad into this till I try and establish the audio link there. What is your view, Mr. Prasad, on Sharad Pawar's name coming up again and again in many dubious situations?
Well, Arnav, as far as Neera Radia's statement is concerned, we are very clear that CBI is investigating, and that too under the monitoring of the Supreme Court. We are very clear that regardless of the stature of the person concerned, if there is evidence against him, the CBI must take action. 2G spectrum is one of the biggest scandals of independent India. On that specific issue, I will not say any further because the JPC will take cognizance of it, and I am myself a member of the Joint Parliamentary Committee. But on the larger issue, yes, Sharad Pawar is an important political leader of the country, has been 4 times been the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, has been the Defence Minister of India, wide administrative experience, yet a mess of Indian food economy he made as far as price rise, inflation, food management is concerned. We are seeing for the last 4 years there is no sign that inflation is going to be contained. Now even Mr. Pranab Mukherjee has stopped saying when it is going to end. And Dr. Manmohan Singh, being an economist Prime Minister, also cannot escape the responsibility because he is leader of the team. He is leader of the team. But here's the larger issue is the alarming regularity with which Mr. Sharad Pawar finds himself in a messy situation, be it Lavasia, be it 2G, be it export-import of food grains, be it Telegi scam which you just showed on your channel. After all, the country is entitled to know that such a senior politician like Sharad Pawar, why should he always land in a situation that people raise questions, including in dubious deals? That is a very important question. And today I was in Kashmir for the last 4 days. I saw in Srinagar myself on one channel, he owning up that he knew the father of Shahid Balwa very intimately for the last 35 years, and at his request he set up some industry in his own constituency of Baramati. Maybe so, but the surrounding circumstances are too suspicious. And as I said initially, the alarming regularity with which, you remember even in the IPL case, in team selection, certain issues came about his family members. Therefore, be it the IPL, be it the BPL in the food economy, be it the 2G, be it the stamp scam, be it the Lavasia. Everywhere we see the Sharad Pawar factor. Is it good for him?
Okay.
Is it good for national politics? That is the important question.
Well, the government's carrying him along, but for how long is the question? Mr. Majid Memon, why does
But
Mr.
where is the
Sharad
congressman?
No, they're carrying him along. My question to Majid Memon is,
But Arnav,
yes, Mr.
Arnav, there is no one from Congress today in this debate. Why not?
Well, the Congress is not very keen to come out tonight on this particular debate. It's not for our not asking. I want to place that on record. And therefore, I'd like to go to Majid Memon. Mr. Memon, why is your party chief landing in one dubious situation after another? And is it healthy for a government to have a minister whose name comes up almost every second day, in the most embarrassing of contexts?
Now, Arnav, this discussion has come to surface today as a consequence of disclosure of certain statement reportedly made by Radia to CBI.
No, that's only one. That's only one of the many circumstances.
Tell me what other today this discussion is because of.
No, multiple.
But
you see,
I'll first explain this.
No, but you're saying, I dispute what you're saying. You're saying that we are debating whether Pawar is the government's actually zeal, whether he's Mr. Controversy only because of what's come out in the papers today. We have a copy of what Radia says about Pawar. I dispute that because his name has come up in multiple contexts, in construction projects, in the Telgi scam, in the context of Shahid Balwa. I don't know any other minister in the sugar scam. I don't know any other minister whose name comes up in so many contexts. Yes.
Shahid Balwa you are talking about is the same thing with what Radia is saying.
Telgi is
why
not.
Do you want to make it 3-4 things like that?
Telgi is not.
There is some inquiry going on about Telgi. Where is Sharad Pawar's involvement in Telgi? You can just simply say in the air.
Well,
what I am suggesting to you, Arnav, is
let us fairly understand. Abdul Karim Telgi cited, and we have shown the tape, Sharad Pawar's name in relation to the 600 billion rupee stamp paper scam during a narco analysis, which has been filmed, which has been telecast here. So it's not being,
was that probed? Did you get to the truth into that?
No, are you arguing legally? Are you arguing legally? Then legally narco tapes don't have legal validity.
I am arguing factually as well as legally. See, today the issue has risen because Radia has said something. You have the statement, I have the statement with me. Have you read the statement?
Of
Two
course
sentences in which she says, I do not know. He might have spoken to Raja for doing favor to Ambani and to. Is this involvement?
So you're arguing legally?
Please ask anybody. No, I'm not talking legally. I'm talking factually. I'm talking socially.
I have a question for you then.
Tell me. Please ask me.
My question to you is very simple.
Please ask me.
Why is Neera Radia under this terrible misperception, as are many other people, that it is Sharad Pawar who is linked to DB Realty and not any other minister? Mr. Sharad Pawar is not the minister for telecom. He is the minister for agriculture. Why is his name coming up?
Arnav, if you give me a minute, I will explain this to you to your satisfaction. Now, Vinod Goenka is the son of senior Goenka who has for the past 30 years milk scheme in Baramati, which is a very important social and public unit. Now, DB Realty or Swan happens to be something where Vinod Goenka does feature. Suppose somebody who you know.
Are you genuinely telling me?
Does that involve?
No, are you genuinely telling me? Are you genuinely telling me? And do you genuinely expect us to believe that Neera Radia thinks?
Tell me.
No, 1 minute. By your logic, you're saying Neera Radia thinks Sharad Pawar is connected to DB Realty because Sharad Pawar is interested in dairy development in Baramati.
No, because Sharad Pawar is connected with Goenka. Sharad Pawar is connected for the past 30 years with Goenka, who has been 100 good jobs. You see, there is an allegation
Okay.
against Vinod Goenka which needs to be established in due course of time.
Well-
Supreme Court is monitoring this investigation. The whole nation knows. Now, whether if Vinod Goenka or his father have been doing good work for the past several years, and if they are now allegedly involved in something wrong,
this is-
one does not know whether
No,
they have in
no,
fact
no,
done
Mr.
this wrong or
Majumdar, I'm
not, which
afraid
is going to be
you're
established.
you're arguing legally on what is a pure political situation tonight. Credibility is
No,
the
no,
most important
politically
thing for a
also.
politician, and you
Now-
are being linked.
Now tell me,
Yes.
Arnav, just give me 1 minute. On the 25th of January, Radia is said to have made this statement in which she also says that I do not know, Sharad Pawar might have done this. Now, what is the outcome of this factually? Don't say legally, politically, socially, from all angles. Now, CBI was thereafter reporting to the Supreme Court from time to time. This must have been probed into, and there is nothing in the matter, therefore, it has been kept aside. Now, how can you make capital out of it? BJP or anybody who is
No, it's not.
interested
No, I
in just painting Sharad Pawar black would go on capitalizing on such kind of
No, it's obviously
useless
maybe Mr. Sharad
statements.
Pawar has interest in, he's genuinely interested in the development of real estate. He's interested in dairy development. He sees this
Yeah, absolutely. A person who has been chief minister for 4 times.
Yes, of course.
He
So
is
this
very much interested in the whole of Maharashtra.
Yes, I
There's
get
no
your
doubt
argument.
about it, Arnav.
I get your argument.